Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and I know it has been a really long time. A lot of stuff has happened in the last, when was the last time I posted a video? 5 months or so? I know it's been a really long time. If you guys do want a kind of life update video, do let me know. But I'm back. I'm hoping to keep this going quite regularly and be able to kind of get everything under control and be able to do videos for you guys. Because I do miss you guys. I haven't filmed in so long, and it's different. It's been really weird not filming. Life has been pretty busy, obviously. But yeah, I really just want to get back into it, get back into filming for you guys. I've got a whole heap of new products, so that's why this first video is going to be a haul. There's a lot of stuff. It's going to be a long one, but I thought the best way to start off is to give you guys a haul. And then that way, I have used pretty much all of these products at least a few times. Some of them more than others. That way you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you want to see specific reviews on and what particular videos you guys want to see. This is all stuff that's relatively new to me, or as in I've bought it since January, so it's quite collective, but we're just going to get into it because that's just what we're going to do. First things first. The first things I bought this year were back in end of January. Things are all over the place. And it was when the Mecca Beauty Lip Box was going on. So to get the second one is now happened for the year. So back when the first one was going on, I knew I wasn't going to make it to a Mecca in time. So I ordered 2 things online. The first thing being the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is the full size. You guys know I had bought a sample size when I was in America. That's all gone up. It'll be in my end video, which should be up next. But I purchased a full size of this one, so this was a repurchase. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a hint of what I feel about it. But I do really like how this feels on my skin. And then the second thing I got to make it to the free shipping, because no one's going to pay for shipping when you just buy an extra product. I got the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla. Now this is my perfect skin tone. Yes, that's how white I am. I really like this. It does have to be set quite well. I personally prefer this over the Maybelline Fit Me purely because I have to mix 2 colours with the Maybelline. And this is just a bit thicker. And I find it just covers my under eyes a little bit better. But, so I have 2 colours, both the fair and the light in the Maybelline. And when I mix these 2 together, I get a good colour. But this one's just it on its own. And I do really like how this performs. I know some people prefer it. Some people prefer the Maybelline. I like it. I'm not super oily under the eye, so it doesn't transfer. I probably wouldn't use it on the face because it is so creamy, but it's really nice for around the eyes. Gosh, it's going to turn into a lot of mini reviews. Okay, gift with purchase time. I actually started a new job in this time, and I've now started working inside Maya. So that basically means I am kind of inundated when gift with purchases start. So I've pretty much gotten everyone, I've gotten a fair few of the gift with purchases this year. Now, some of the bags, Mum stole 2 of the bags already. So we have what's inside them and what I purchased to get them. And then one of them, what I purchased to get them, is upstairs in my shower. So I'll start with that one first. That's everything that's in the little my bag. First thing was Clinique. So Clinique was the first gift with purchase I got. I got the Foaming Sonic Face Wash. I really like that face wash. It's foaming, so it works really well with a sonic brush, which I do use twice a week. But I like how it doesn't leave my skin feeling super dry, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. I really do like how it feels because I do have that combination skin. And the other product I got to get the gift was the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. As you can tell, I've gone really through. So it's a gel consistency, so it hydrates my skin really well, but it doesn't leave it feeling greasy in summer, which is when I did get this. So really, really good. I love how it feels on the skin. And then in that Clinique gift, you got a Repair Wear Laser Focus Night Cream. I've been using these two at the moment. And the Repair Wear Laser Focus Eye Cream. So I've been using these at night. You also got a dramatically different moisturising lotion and then a mini of the foaming face wash, which are upstairs. The Clinique High Impact Mascara, I really do like this mascara. It's a really nice natural looking mascara. I haven't opened it because I only open like 1 or 2 mascaras at a time and I've already got mine open. But I do really like this mascara. You get a skinny stick in black. I haven't tried this yet. And it's just a little retractable black liner. I find the Clinique blacks are never really truly black. That's my only thing. It doesn't say if it's waterproof or not. And then you got the Clinique Pop Lip Colour and Primer in Love Pop. One thing I do really dislike about gifts is they always put in a shimmery lip colour. So this colour is a gorgeous colour. So it's a gorgeous like deep pink that has that shimmer to it. And I haven't worn it yet. So I don't know how the shimmers transfer on the lips. But there's so many beautiful colours in that range. So many colours I love in that range. And I love the formula. But it's got a shimmer in it. So I don't know how that translates on the lips. So it looks like the colour they put in every Clinique gift because it always has that. It's a really pretty neutral pink, but it's got that glitter in it. And that just really annoys me. There we go. Okay, next was Elizabeth Arden. So 2 products again to get their gift. So I got the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Start Instant Perfecting Primer. So this is a silicone based primer. It's like the Professional, but I find this one a bit more matte than the Professional. So I do like it where I'm wearing a bit of a dewier finish foundation. So I pop it just in that T-zone area across my nose, and it does kind of fill in the pores and blur it underneath my makeup. I don't like it without makeup. Some people say you can. I'm not a fan of it without makeup. I don't find it covers my pores that well, but I find when I put in makeup on, it does work. And then there is the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Corrector and Highlighting Perfector. This is the corrector in shade number 1, so it's their light pink corrector. It looks like that. This is too creamy. It blends away on my skin, I find, and it doesn't always correct as much as I'd like it to. So what I've been doing is actually mixing it with a product my mum gave me because she doesn't like it, so we'll include it. The Giorgio Armani Corrector, Maestro Corrector in number 2. This is super orange, so I use a dot of this and then a brush of this, and I find that when these two work together, they're really well, but it's a very expensive combination, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it again, but I am using that. And then the things in the Elizabeth Arden gift were the Ceramide Purifying Cream Cleanser. I haven't tried this yet. The Ceramide Purifying Toner. The Pravage Anti-Aging Moisturizer Lotion with Sunscreen, so that's a good day cream. I'll probably use that when I run out of my Clinique Moisture Surge. The Superstart Skin Renewal Booster, and then there was this Pravage Eye Serum, which I must have lost somewhere. The new Grand Entrance Mascara. This has a really cool wand. It's curved and like triangled all at once. Really cool. I'm excited to try that one. And then it comes with a lipstick in number 6 Melon. And pop it next to the Clinique one. I can't tell if it's shimmery or just super creamy. I think it's just super creamy, but it is kind of an orange tone. I'm not a lover of orange toned lipsticks. I will try it because I am so fair. I just find sometimes the orange tones don't always work on me, but I will then obviously try it. I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to try it. Like, come on. Your lipstick. We'll always try it. As I was talking, I use the Elizabeth Arden primer when I'm using a more dewy finish foundation because it is a bit more matte. When I'm using a more matte foundation like today, I'm using my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. in smoothing. This is a smoothing primer. This one's just, it's not as matte as the Elizabeth Arden. They work very similarly, but I find this one sits nicer when I'm wearing a matte foundation, and then the Elizabeth Arden sits nice when I'm wearing a dewy foundation because I feel like it mattifies my skin a bit better. So I use the Smashbox all over, and then I pop either of the pore primers just in the middle. So I like both of them. I'm not sure which one I would repurchase, like if I had to pick between the two, because they are so similar. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Alright, give me a second and I'll grab the next round of stuff. Moving on, next we have the Napoleon Purchase gift with purchase, which I'm missing the bag of. So that had like the prettiest bag of everything. So obviously, I only apparently have one bag. The other three have gone missing. So the things I got to get the gift with purchase for Napoleon was the Boudoir Mist Spray Foundation in B1. I really like this. Mine's running out, which is making me really sad. Oh, here's the one I bought. I'm like, where is my backup gone? Here it is. I was like, I just bought it. So I got a new one of these. They have discontinued B1, which is the more pink tone version of one. But so I use this. It's like a setting spray, so I use it after my makeup, and it makes it water and sweat resistant. I usually use it on special occasions, so it's got a hefty price tag. And I also picked up the Autopilot Calming Skin Primer. This is a green tinted primer to counteract redness. And it's smaller than the normal primer. This one's 1.7 ml fluid ounces. This one's 0.8 fluid ounces, so it's half the size. And it's not quite half the price. $60, $40. So just for reference there, but this, you wouldn't use it everywhere because you're not red everywhere. And then in the Napoleon Purchase gift, the first thing was the Shooting Star Cream Highlight. I like mixing this in with my matte foundations just to give them a bit of a glow. It's just kind of champagne. It does have a little bit of glitter to it, so I wouldn't love it as an all over, like a targeted highlighter, because I think it would leave a bit too much glitter, but I love it mixed in with my foundation. Then there is the Trace of Nude lip liner, and this is like a pen stain thing, and mine's like already dead, so it didn't really last long at all, and it's not really nude, it's like purple. Didn't love this. Something that I do really love, the Autopilot Moisture Mist. So this is very similar to MAC Fix Plus, except it does have hyaluronic acid, so it hydrates the skin as well as kind of holding it in, like fixing it in place. Like it doesn't set your makeup, but it does kind of meld all your powders together. And I also use it before my moisturizer if I'm feeling really dry, just to hydrate the skin a bit. That is that. What else was in there? A little lipstick sampler, nail polish, that's upstairs, and a mini mascara, and I've like lost all of them. Well, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. Estee Lauder. Goodness, this is the last gift. This is the last gift, I promise. So I picked up something for myself, and Mum picked up something for herself. I skipped to the Lancome gift. Wasn't super in love with it, but that's that. But I did pick up the Double Wear Concealer in 1C Light Cool, just because I don't actually have any concealers in pots, and I do really like this. It's good for blemishes. Perfect colour for me. So I got that. Mum got a lip gloss, and then I actually haven't opened this yet because all my other gift stuff kind of ended up everywhere. So I thought I might keep this one all together. So you've got the really pretty bag. This is actually, I think Clinique and Napoleon had the best bags this year. Napoleon usually has really crap bags. This year was like a burgundy pleather that had makeup rules in it. Alright, thing is the Daywear Multi-Protection Antioxidant Face Cream. The Perfectly Clean Hydrating Toner. the Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara, the Pure Colour Lipstick in Scarlet Siren. Ooh, that's a pretty red. And it's a cream! Yay! Then you have your Advanced Night Repair Serum. That's like their top product or something. And then you have a lip conditioner, which is just like a clear lip balm. And an eyeshadow quad. It's actually really cute. Pretty colours as well. They're smallish decently. Are they permanent colours? Oh yeah, no, so they're fiery colours as well. Fiery colours. Permanent colours as well. So if you find a colour you like, it's very, very light though. That one. So that's all the products I got gift with purchases with. Then I made an order on Beautylish. Because I really wanted to get myself the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Androgyny. Now, I got this before all the drama about Jeffree Star and pulling out of the Australian market and all of that stuff. So, before all the drama started, I did get this. I do really like the colour. I do really like how it wears. I do want more colours, but the controversy is kind of getting to me. So there is that. I also got myself a Benjabel brush tree, which is upstairs drying some brushes right now. And I got myself my first Charlotte Tilbury product, which I am wearing today on my lips underneath a liner. On top of a liner and underneath a gloss. Wow. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury KISSING lipstick in Beige Perfect. They're like such different colours. This is a really pretty like peachy nude. I obviously did put I put Rimmel's East End Snob lip liner underneath, which is much more pink toned, which is how I like to wear it. But this formula's really pretty. The packaging's really pretty, though it does look very old school Estee Lauder-esque, except the rose gold makes it look fancier. Pretty much. Gosh, there's still more stuff to go. I have made a trip to Sydney. When I was in Sydney, I went to Sephora and Mecca and all those fun places. So the first thing I got was the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Loose Setting Powder. I have this one under my eyes today. I really like it for setting under the eyes. I like it for the face as well, but I have a lot of pressed powders that I like to set with the face with as well. So I kind of reserve this for under the eyes mostly. Very finely milled, very soft, and I really like how it looks on the skin. And then I went to Mecca Maxima and picked myself up a new Omnicare All Nighter setting spray because I love this stuff. I decided to really treat myself this weekend, and I did spend a lot of money, but I'd been saving because I knew we were going away for a while. So I picked up my first ever Bobbi Brown product, and it is the Shimmer Brick Compact in Beige. It looks like this. I focus my brush basically on the two lightest colours there, so I kind of get that kind of look, but you can kind of come down here. I have used these lower shades as eyeshadows. If you were to go well together, those are your kind of options there. I could still probably get away with the all mixed together one as well. This is kind of a strange texture of powder. It's quite stiff, which is really weird. The first time I felt it, I felt like it was wrong because it just felt so stiff. But the colour payoff's incredible, and it's definitely not like a hard powder to work with. It's just, yes, a strange texture, but I'm really glad to have that. And then I have two more things, and I think that is it as I'm looking around frantically. Oh, no, never mind. I forgot a bag. Popped into Sephora when we were in Sydney. I picked myself up a Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I love this mascara. It is my favourite mascara of all time. Just beating out my CoverGirl Clump Crusher, which I have on today. This is incredible. I love it. And I'm really excited to have this again. And the one thing that wasn't on my list. All of those things were on my list to get. This was not. But, of course, Sephora gets you with that little shopping aisle thing at the cash register. And I walked past this originally. I walked past the Tartelette Bloom palette originally because I have my Tartelette palette and I really like it. I have it on my eyes today. But I did go and pick up the Tartelette Tease palette. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. It's really, really easy to work with. It's like got your two kind of set out looks, but then you obviously can go and change that up. So those are the 6 shades there. This middle one here, obviously, as you can see, is quite chunky. It's one of those kind of like Urban Decay chunky glitter type shades. But you can see it works wet as well. It works dry as well, whereas sometimes at Urban Decay you have to wet them to really get the colour payoff. Things. We can get through this. First, 2 more new releases from Napoleon. The first is the Pro Makeup Sponge. This is the Pro Makeup Blending Sponge. This is the Pro Makeup Sponge. This one's more loved. This one is brand new. So this one's like your traditional beauty blender shape, but it has the little holder. Haven't tried this yet, so I don't know how it works. But I do know this one, you got to be careful how you're holding it because it can rip and tear quite easily because of that thinner shape there. Then we have the Autopilot PH Lip Shine. So this is like their lip service, which is like a lip treatment and gloss, but this one has kind of changes colour depending on your pH of your lips, and it turns like a different pinky colour on everyone. So I got that. Also got another loose dust. This one's in Copper Element. So I have Mosaic Gold, Starlight, which is on my eyes, Honey Child, and now Copper Element, which is like a deeper gold. Looks like this. I really do like their container method, how it only disperses a little bit of product at the time, not like other loose pigments that kind of just go everywhere. And I'll try and swatch the lip shine, but I don't know how pink it's going to turn on my hand. But we'll leave that for a minute and see what it does. No, there's one more thing. Second last thing in the haul is the Autopilot Hydrating Milk Cleanser. This one has donkey's milk in it. So it does have a press pump that disperses product. This one's really good if you've got quite irritable skin because milk is a calming agent. So I've yet to try this one, but I've heard good things about it. And the actual last final thing is a new one of the Chi Chi brushes from the Chi Chi Professional range. This is the Tapered Face Powder Brush. As you can tell, I've been using it for bronzer. I had to use it today. So this is a really pretty, just kind of tulip brush for powder. The only other kind of tulip-esque brush I have is the Real Techniques Blush Brush, which is shorter but fluffier. So it like tapers out quicker and it's more ball shaped, whereas this is much more tapered. This is super soft. Definitely one to look at since it's like $24. Very, very nice. So you can kind of see the lip shine turning a bit pink, but you kind of can't. Anyway, that is it for this humongous haul. I know it's been a really good long one. Thank you if you stuck with me. To give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it and you're glad to see me back. As I said, leave me comments down below if you want full-on in-depth reviews on any of these products. I will definitely do that for you guys. And click the subscribe, the buttons around here. It'll keep you up to date with the videos, which I do plan to be coming out with a bit more regularly soon. And yeah, it was awesome chatting to you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!